My name is Nigeria Chambers. I'm from Big Go Belt Media. Mimi, thank you so much for your time today. It's very exciting to talk about the new series, Wizards Beyond Waverly Place, which is going to be releasing on the Disney Channel and Disney Plus, October 29th. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. I am well. So, given the opportunity that I got to check out three of these episodes, I want to go directly to one particular moment with your character that I have to ask about the filming process here. You are the first subject of a spell, and it looks like you're a little bit frozen there, which is completely hilarious. Um,
Yeah.
did you actually have to stand still there, or kind of talk me through how they was able to bring that scene to life?
So that is one of my favorite moments from the pilot, and it was so fun to shoot. And I made that face just in a rehearsal. It just said Giada is frozen, and I just chose that face because I thought it was funny. And then I realized, oh, I'm gonna have to stay like this a long time. I kept joking, like, can we add some Botox to the schedule? um, but no, it was so funny. I mean, the writers write the funniest stuff for us, and it was a really, really great bit to have me be the subject of that first spell. But because sitcom, you rehearse 3 days a week and then you shoot 2 days a week. So during the three rehearsal days when we were doing a run through, for the producers and writers and for the network, I had to stay like that the whole time. So the entire scene would be going on and I was just standing there with my mouth open, my face was like starting to shake. And then when we actually shot it, so it was really funny. It was also very hard not to laugh because
Yeah.
I'm frozen and they're being hilarious in the scene and I have to like not stand there cracking up.
Yeah.
But then when we actually shot it, it was really fun. We did a camera reset. So
Yeah.
I froze and then they swapped me out and then they did it with visual effects. So it was really cool.
That's amazing. Thank you for that. And yeah, and I definitely was going to ask you because like the way how David and obviously so much time he's put in with this character Justin now and being able to come back and this is like the back of his hand at this rate now. And then obviously with Selena Gomez as well too as Alex is like, they jump right back into these characters. You sit them in front of each other. Of course they're going to be able to do what they have to do.
Yeah.
You now being new a part of the family and seeing this magic kind of come to life. It's like, oh, but your first task is you must be still and not break character.
Yes,
Good luck.
yes, it was very funny. It was very funny. But no, it was like, they both said it felt like coming home. And it
Yeah.
really, really felt like that. As a new cast member, it really felt like that to be around them. They have a great relationship, and it
Yeah.
was really important to them to set a tone for our set that felt, joyful and kind, and a place that felt creative and collaborative. And just it's just been their bond is really wonderful, and they really have set that tone for us too. It's
Yeah.
really special.
Talk a little bit about the fashion here, because it just seems like, in any project that you take, you're going to make sure that they get you right. And I think this one obviously did not at all disappoint. But could you talk about that collaborative effort in terms of picking out outfits for Giada here and just, kind of going through the different things that's kind of going on, but kind of like matching that energy with your outfits?
Well, I appreciate you commenting on Giada's looks because she always is in a head to toe look. That is our amazing, amazing costume designer, Cameron Dale, who, when we first met and talked about, the look for Giada, obviously they had written the writers had written the character and they had said a little bit that she was sort of glam and very much a Staten Island cool mom who like always has a full look. And so Cameron just had the best ideas and best sort of silhouettes for the characters, something that I felt really comfortable in, body wise, but also that really celebrated who Giada is. I wear a lot of color. I wear a lot of
Yeah.
jewelry. My husband jokes, he's like, wow, ever since you started playing Giada, you're dressing more and more like her. He's like, do we need any more leopard dresses? He's like, every time I open the mail, there's another leopard dress. But I love it. I think she really uses fashion as a way to express herself. She's an
Yeah.
investigative reporter and a journalist. And so even when she's in like work mode, it's like a really chic work mode. And Cameron just does such a good job, and her whole team, they do such a good job of adding to who Giada is with how she expresses herself with clothing.
Yeah.
It's
We
really
talked
cool.
a lot about the adults here. The kids bring so much energy to these episodes and for them to have just so much talent at a young age, just for you being an adult, and obviously a mother on the set. Can you just talk about, sharing these moments with them and any special moment that kind of stands out to you, either whether it was filming or just hanging out wise?
Yeah, so I'm not a mom in real life yet, and I always joke that this is like the best training. It's like mom boot camp.
Yeah.
Um, my friends will tell you that I'm the mom of the friend group, so it was no surprise that I'm playing a mom in this. They were like, that totally tracks. But the kids are amazing. I mean, these kids are unicorns. They are so talented and smart and funny. And, listen, everyone will tell you sitcom is the best schedule in the game because it's not the crazy, crazy hours of single camera. And as somebody who all I ever have wanted to do is sitcom, I love that about it. It's an added plus. But they're working long hours for kids, and they're so good at it and they're so well taken care of, which is wonderful. I mean, the fact that David is a dad, like he's always like, anybody need a snack, water, you good? You good? Like we look out for them, and so does, it's wonderful because we have their parents here too. And it's really fabulous. But it goes back to the set being a place of kindness. Like these kids are growing up before our eyes and it's an honor to play their TV mom and they're just hilarious. I mean, one of my favorite moments is we were shooting a Halloween episode and they gave Max, who plays Milo, 4, a giant bag of gummy bears to eat. Yeah. In the scene, he's supposed to be just like slamming gummy bears. And so we were in between takes and he was still slamming gummy bears. I'm not his real mom, but I was like, Max, you shouldn't eat so many gummy bears. You're going to get a stomach ache. And we have to be here for a little bit longer. And he goes, you're not my real mom. He goes, listen, if there's a scale that's between a stranger on the street and my real mom, Beth, every time you tell me to stop eating candy, you're getting closer to stranger on the street. So he calls it the mom line. And so every day, if I do something cool, like if we play a game of ping pong and he wins, he's like, okay, you're closer to real mom. But if I'm like, don't you have a math test? He's like, closer to stranger. Like he's so funny. They all are. We just have a great time. Alkeo and I both love to sing. We're both singers. And so that's so fun on set. I laugh and joke with Taylor and Janice. They are just amazing, but they're all so talented. I'm so, so grateful for these kids. They're great.
Thank you so much for that. That's absolutely beautiful. Listen, for my final question, and again, I got to check out a few of these episodes, episodes 1, 2, and 4. So the Halloween episode I got a chance to check out, which is hilarious and then definitely my favorite. What might you be able to say in terms of like buzzwords in terms of what we can expect for the remaining episodes of this season?
Ooh, well, I don't think I'm allowed to give a lot of plot away, but I will say this, something that was so special about the original series is the blend of heart and humor. Yeah. And I think if I were to describe this series in 3 words, it would be heart, humor, and magic in more ways than one. So it's been really special to be a part of it. And I think original fans will love it. And if you were someone who didn't watch the original show, you can pick up with us. It's actually really nice because it does stand alone too. So I think there's something for everyone. Parents, kids, it's for everybody. Get in here, watch it.
Mimi, thank you so much for your time. Wizards Beyond Waverly Place premieres Disney Channel and Disney Plus October 29th. It's been a pleasure talking to you today.
Thank you so much. So nice to meet you.
Absolutely. Thank you.